Eyes for Allah, nothing but Allah. Ba is the beginning of Bismillah. Ta is for taqwa, bewaring of Allah. And Tha is for thawab, a reward. Ja is for Jannah, the garden of paradise. Ha is for Hajj, the blessed pilgrimage. Kha is for Khatem, the seal of the prophethood given to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Da is for Deen, al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and rise for the month of Ramadan.
لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Emeritus Alhaji. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother. Haji, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
If I'm right, it's close to 20 years you've been performing Hajj and Umrah with Hajj Mabrur Ventures. What's so special about Hajj Mabrur Ventures?
Mashallah, Haji Mabrur Ventures has been impacting Hajj operation for the past 25 years. They are trustworthy with top-notch service delivery. They serve their Hujjaj 2 sumptuous meals daily. Home away from home experience. We are accommodated in exquisite hotels close to Haram with Zihara to holy sites at no cost.
Alhaji, we can't wait. Please have our passports.
Visit Haji Mabrur Ventures today at number 9A Abiodun Fashakin Crescent behind Old Lasu Campus, Idiroko Bus Stop, Anthony Village, Lagos. Telephone 0809-211-3680 or 0813-790-0777. Abuja Fana Business Suit Complex Limited, Suit B42, Yahusa Suya Sport, 7 Busum Close behind AP Plaza off Ademola Adetokubo Crescent, Musetu FCT Abuja. Telephone 0813-381-8891. Haji Mabrur Ventures. Experience, professionalism and piety.
That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and rise for the month of Ramadan.
I always tell people that come for this interview to wear their nikai gown.
As part of its unwavering commitment to fostering business growth and development, the Zakat and Sadaqat Foundation continues to nurture and empower the next generation of business leaders through its highly anticipated business plan competition. The initiative is more than just a contest, it is an entrepreneurship development journey aimed at spotlighting, challenging and empowering bold young innovators with transformative business ideas.
Recommendable for diabetes patients managing cardiovascular issues.
As the 10th edition of the ZSF Business Plan Competition, the journey began with an intensive online training program that empowered undergraduates across 36 states of Nigeria, equipping them with the skills and confidence needed to thrive as tomorrow's entrepreneurs.
Maybe 10 or 15 or 20.
On August 24, 2025, no fewer than 20 brilliant contestants took to the stage at Zakat House, defending their innovative business proposal before a distinguished panel of judges.
According to UNICEF, yogurt is a good source of calcium, vitamins, and magnesium. I am the founder of Not Just for Father Nigeria Enterprise, where we prioritize good health over making profits only.
Botanic Enterprise is a medium-based enterprise that empowers aspiring bakers with the skills to succeed in the culinary world.
Among those who made it to the screening stage were Kafayat Ahmed and Bolariwa Kodri, who passionately defended their ideas spanning various sectors of the economy.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. My name is Abdurazak Agbala, MD Al-Baraka Microfinance Bank.
I'm Alhaji Shekoni Tamide, Financial and Risk Management Consultant.
Tajuddin Olushese.
Can you introduce your business yourself in the next 2 minutes?
My name is Rofiat Olaleye. I am the founder of Eco Euros Nigerian Limited, where we collect recyclable waste and exchange for money and process it into raw materials. According to Lagos State Waste Management Authority, it is estimated that Nigeria generates over 2.5 million tons of plastic waste annually, whereby 10% are being recovered, and the remaining one end up between the community and causing flooding. While at the same time, we have millions of Nigerians living below minimum wage. As Eco Heroes, we are solving this interconnected problem, whereby we allow people to bring in their recyclable waste, we give them money, we make it easier for people, like you can, at the comfort of your home, you can request for a pickup or a drop-off. So we give instant cash. And when we collect this recyclable waste, we have a facility of our own where we process them into raw materials and sell it to manufacturing companies. One of our major companies is Rita, Lexus, and others. So currently we are in partnership with Coca-Cola Foundation to be able to recover 30 tons of plastic waste monthly. So we are currently building our facility. We have been running this business, but we are making a building, a construction, which we roofed yesterday, a warehouse that will contain 2 rooms for our workers, and where we can put like 3 crushing machines there. So that's why we applied for this funding. We are requesting for 1.5 million naira to be able to complete this building that we're doing. If you're able to complete it, it will allow our workers to have a place to stay, it will reduce their logistic funding, and it will even increase our productivity, and it will allow us to meet up with the target given to us by Coca-Cola Foundation. If we're able to meet up with this target, we are going to get an imported crushing machine and some funding to be able to expand our business.
Thank you, Betty.
Thank you.
Okay, before what I just said, I want to also look at this management. How do you manage the risk, or what are the risks that are associated with this business, and what is your plan as a mitigating those risks?
Okay, the risk associated with the work is health risk, like when working in the facility, they can have calls, they can even collecting this plastic waste, they can be exposed to health risk. So what we do is that we do training for our collectors, we do training for the people that supply us. We are currently having a training that will be running by next week for our collectors, as we have been doing. We make sure they use the PPE, we have the gadget that we give them that they use while working and while collecting.
Is there any regulatory risk that what you need to comply with for the regulatory body that you take on? No? Which industry do you belong to? This particular business, which industry?
Like you mean association?
Not association. Sector.
Okay, waste management.
Waste management. Of course, the other Lagos State government has a kind of certification, you need to register.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Something. Those are the risks and the regulatory risks, because if you don't comply, you don't get the approval. Okay. Then you can come and seal up your office.
Okay,
those are the areas you need to look at. So thank you very much. But I want to say that on this particular head, I think you are part of our health insurance. You're going to have to put that on place too. Take care of the staff and the thank you.
Yeah, that's why we're looking into standard facilities, and we can secure all those into it.
Mr. Alfred.
Just take notes of this.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ajia Rofiat. So my own question is this. In waste recycling, which parts do you recycle? Is it the PET bottle? Is it the carton? Is it the paper? Which one do you focus on?
Okay, we leverage in the collection of different types of recyclable waste. We collect carton, cans, but the major one that we do is scrap plastic, all kinds of plastic. So we do 80% of all kinds, ranging from household plastic, chairs, and all the likes, and 30% of PET bottles.
Okay, then my final question: do you have a compressor machine that compresses before you take it to where you want?
We have a crushing machine. Currently, we have 2 crushing machines that crush it into flakes and pellets before we sell it to company that we supply to.
Thank you.
Okay, profitability is key to sustainability. Looking at your financials, I saw 1.55 loss as at 2024. How do you think you want to sustain a business with loss of 1.55 million loss? Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. The net loss without grant. With grant, you made a profit of 9.4 million. Without grant, a loss of 1.5 million. Is that an error?
It's an error because we didn't make a loss in recycling because...
Is that an audited account?
Yeah, I give someone to do, but I'm not financial, I'm not feeling the financial expert, so...
Okay, can you attend to that questions? Unless you don't have any, you can...
In a real sense, you don't have loss. You make profit. What was your last profit? Last year's profit?
Last year's profit we made 5 million.
5 million. So it means this financials is not correct. So you need to work on it. Try to get an expert and make sure your account is audited. You are running a business of net worth of 20 million at thereabout. It doesn't take you much to get an accountant or a consultant who is an accountant who will audit your account and make things better. All right.
Okay. Do you have any questions, clarification for us? Okay, thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Thank you. You are welcome. Can we meet you?
Good afternoon. My name is Tijani Ibrahim. I'm the founder of Farm 65 Agro Hub, a poultry and vegetable farming enterprise to be situated in Oshogbo State. I'm a trained agripreneur from the Leventis Foundation of Nigeria, Elisha School, a top leading agricultural training school in Nigeria. And I'm trained in the aspect of crop production, livestock production, agric engineering, and agribusiness in general.
What is your own specialization?
My specialization is in crop.
What brought here? What do you want the Z and F want to invest in you? Can you tell us about it?
Invest in my poultry and vegetable enterprise.
Can you give us just in a minute about your poultry and your vegetable farming?
Okay, so the poultry and vegetable farming, the combination is a kind of business that we recycle our waste. One of the waste from the poultry, which is the dungs, will make it a great asset to the vegetable enterprise, which is organic manure. So it's a form of closed-loop agricultural system where a waste is turned into an organic manure. So our target is to bridge the gap between the consumer and the available products of both poultry meat and the vegetable staples to household, bulk buyers, and the general consumers.
Presently, are you doing boiler?
Presently in the training school, that's what I'm enjoying.
Okay, at least for me to understand you better, is a business that you have not started, or you were just trained in order for you to, at least to equip you in order to start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you just give us your experience or what you have learned about boiler and vegetable production?
So basically, in broiler units, we've learned all the processes from the brooding to the selling stage, which the brooding comprises of the vaccination, the medication, and the feed formulation, down to the selling unit. And on the vegetable enterprise unit, I've been trained on how to prepare my land from harrowing to plowing and to weeding, which includes herbicide and pesticides, and the output analysis, which is on how to sell, how to make sales, and the general marketing.
Okay, let me assume you are giving 500 to do boiler and 100,000 to do vegetable. Just tell me how you're going to invest this money separately.
500
to do boiler. Can you tell me what is the current day old of boiler presently?
The current day old of boiler is 1,000 naira.
Wrong. You don't have that fat. Wrong. Can you try again? Let me give you another point. The boiler has that this morning. You have the phone with you. Just check. Boiler price as that 24 we will give you. As our yesterday boiler price is 1,575 naira. Boiler. Check. Just to tell you, whenever you call me, it's not a business. Yeah. It's not a business that you have been doing. You want to venture into it. You must have that information at your fingertip. It's very, very essential. No, I'm just telling you. I really appreciate one thing in you. You acquire a training, you want to put it in practice. It's fantastic. That gives me more interested in you. Why I'm asking all this? Because I cannot ask you the financials because it's not something that you have been doing. But let me see what you have learned. How do you want to put it into practice? Here, I can't ask you more strategy. I can't ask you about market. I can just tell you what do you think or where do you think you want to sell your product. You get what I'm saying? From here, I just want you to know that you want to venture into a business that is very, very fantastic. But you still need to have that information. We'll go to these next questions. You have a boiler. I give you 100 boilers. What is the first thing when you are putting in your farm at the day one? What is the things that you need to do on that day one?
So stocking them on the day one, I'll give them anti-stress, bring them from the hatchery, and probably motivate farmers.
Fantastic. Keep it up. It's a very that is the simple training. That is what you need to do. Anti-stress or keep them for a while and give them multivitamin immediately, even though after some time they will ask for food automatically. Okay, let's go to vegetable. Which of the vegetable do you want to choose as your own specialization?
So projected 3 vegetables.
Okay.
Amaranthus, juice mallow,
and what?
Green.
Green. Do you have market for all this? Have you done your research in the respect of if I produce this, where to sell them? It's very, very essential. Have you done any market research or any analysis that gives you, okay, if I produce 1 or 2, 3 of these vegetables, there's ready-made market to pick them? Have you done that?
Yes, I did that based on the location of the farm where I have the land. It is situated in Iduoshun, which is very close to the market. So I asked around within Iduoshun. There is not probably a very a situated vegetable farm there. So the market is there for me. And living in Oshogo, I also have some markets around me where I can approach the market women, and showcase my product.
Out of the 3, only one that sells much is green. In your area that you're saying, only one, at least I spent some days in Oshogo when I traveled. I know if I eat at the eatery or eat at the Bookers, I know which of the vegetable there is green. But it's one of your products. I just want you to do more analysis because what you want to eventually is 6 weeks production. By the time you do, at least from your waste that you want to use to fertilize, harrowing, doing your bell, transplanting, everything. I just want you to know that pick the best because it's a perishable goods. There's nowhere to keep it. You don't have that store that can save. You don't have that store in Nigeria that can take you to the next level. Ensure that the process you want to take by your planting, by everything, make sure that you have that ready-made market. Either those women picked it at your farm or you do supply immediately you are doing your harvest. I wish you good luck. Any questions for the day?
Have you ever taken your time to think about the risk attached to the kind of business you are going into?
Yes.
So, what are the risks that you have identified?
So, dealing with broiler units, we always have mortality as our risk.
Okay.
Going through the training, it's 80% practical. I'll be trained majorly on my mortality by giving them proper medication and vaccination as that's when due.
Thank you.
So, on the part of vegetables, having a ready market is going to at least prevent or manage our risk, which is as advised how.
Okay, so despite the preventive measures that you have identified, do you know that you can still share your risk by taking an appropriate insurance, takaful insurance policy, so that when broiler or chicks dies, you can get funding from the takaful companies. So this is an advice for you you can consider this alongside with your business. So as you are taking fund to stock your broilers, you also you put aside certain amount of the money to do takaful insurance in case of death of those broilers. So that is very, very important. Thank you.
Okay. I think my own is just on your marketing strengths. So like for example, the ego and the vegetable, they consume in our own house. Do you know how we get it? So where my wife teach, so the farmer will bring it every Friday, you understand, to sell to all the teachers. So use that strategy. All you're going to do is for you to just make sure that you are there on Fridays. You understand? Like that. They will even place order. I know you have a lot of farmers, and like even the teachers, some of them are using that opportunity you understand to farm. But just use that method, you're going to assist you. Another thing is that, in terms of maybe you look at where you can plant, you understand as well, that can attract customer. If you go to Lasso, or maybe you Google on the phone, you see Lasso, you see all the frontage of the school like this, they all planted vegetables there. You understand? If you have opportunity of such land as well, that one is closer to the express and the major road. Even people, in fact, sometime when you want to enter, you can just come down, buy vegetable, then enter commercial transport. You understand? So if you see such opportunity in an open place where you can farm, you understand? So that's just my own advice for you.
Yeah, well, again, from my own side, by the way, you have a business name, you have registered?
Yes, I'm
and you are opening a bank account?
Not still.
Yeah, okay. Why? Because you need to be financial intelligence, financial literate. You understand? It is financial literate. And not only do that, but you have a bank account. The relationship between you and the bank is supposed to be mutually beneficial. But you are keeping money with them. You are looking forward for future where you will reach them too. So, and that now takes you out to issue of which bank you need to open an account with. We have Islamic banks. That is not the same bank. It's really a Baraka Diaspora, which can serve you very well than the commercial bank. The Baraka can serve you better than the other big bank because the purpose of microfinance is to serve the people in the formal sector. And your own business falls into that category, even in the formal sector. You understand? So, and people will take you serious. If you are allow yourself to, you are carried away to the all the proceeds from the sales of your business and kept in your private account, people will not see you as a serious business owner. So, I want to tell you, not to get it immediately before you go far in your business, you open an account.
So,
Muslim bank.
Yeah, where do you expect to see your business in the next 5 years?
So, in the next 5 years, our number one plan is to be a one-stop shop for agribusiness, where by the time we would have integrated into our production, egg production, which is the layer unit. We have other crops coming in, cassava and maize, and we also have a great agri-training institute where we'll also be impactful to other agripreneur or youthful minds that want to.
Okay. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your coming. Have a lovely day.
No doubt, these young entrepreneurs showcase promising and impactful business ideas that could contribute significantly to Nigeria's economic growth if given the right support and opportunity. The power to turning their dreams into reality lies in the hand of Zakat and Sadaqat payers, sponsors, and donors who continue to support fuels the foundation's mission to empower and uplift lives.
And rise for the month of Ramadan.
لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Emeritus Alhaji. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother. Haji, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
If I'm right, it's close to 20 years you've been performing Hajj and Umrah with Hajj Mabrur Ventures. What's so special about Hajj Mabrur Ventures?
Mashallah, Haji Mabrur Ventures has been impacting Hajj operation for the past 25 years. They are trustworthy with top-notch service delivery. They serve their Hujjaj 2 sumptuous meals daily. Home away from home experience. We are accommodated in exquisite hotels close to Haram with Zihara to only sites at no cost.
Alaji, we can't wait. Please have our passports.
Visit Haji Mabrur Ventures today at number 9A Abiodun Fashakin Crescent behind Old Lasu Campus, Idiroko Bus Stop, Anthony Village, Lagos. Telephone 0809-211-3680 or 0813-790-0777. Abuja Fana Business Suit Complex Limited, Suit B42, Yahusa Suya Sport, 7 Busum Close, behind AP Plaza off Ademola Adetokubo Crescent, Wuse2 FCT Abuja. Telephone 0813-381-8891. Haji Mabrur Ventures. Experience, professionalism and piety.
Eyes for Allah, nothing but Allah. Ba is the beginning of Bismillah. Ta is for taqwa, bewaring of Allah. And Tha is for thawab, a reward. Ja is for Jannah, the garden of paradise. Ha is for Hajj, the blessed pilgrimage. Kha is for Khatem, the seal of the prophethood given to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Da is for Deen, Al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and rise for the month of Ramadan.